So let's get started by making these clay beads. I got these little packages of Crayola Model Magic from the Dollar General store. They were only $1, and after I looked, I realized I could get 3 clay beads out of one package. So that's what I did. Divided the clay into 3 pieces, rolled, and then set it aside. All right, so I have all the clay balls rolled out into the shape that I want, and now we've got to position them so that they will dry. I use the skewers that I found just in the kitchen section, like if you were grilling, these are just skewers, and we're going to use this to create the hole and let it hang to dry. So I'll show you how we do that. I'm gonna take one of these skewers and the ball, bead, whatever we want to call it, and I'm just gonna twist. I'm twisting here, and as I go, it's kind of losing a little bit of its shape. So as soon as I get it on here, I'll give it a good kind of round push around here, and then I'll just use my fingers to reshape this ball. Make sure we're making space in the center here, and then we'll just push it down. You can most definitely tell that that one just lost its shape. So just grab it and give it a good, kind of roll it in your hand a little, redo the shape. What we're really doing is make sure that we are making room in the center. Make sure that it's loose and rolling. That way we know we've actually pierced the center of it, and we'll be able to get our string in it when we are ready. And then we will continue on. I bought these packages of clay at the Dollar General because they were $1. And I knew that I could get exactly 3 clay beads out of one package. So instead of going to Amazon and getting a big tub of this, which would have been cheaper, I'm not gonna use the whole tub. So I just went to the Dollar General. I got 8 packages, and out of those 8 packages, I got 3 beads. So depending on how long you want your garland, get however many, and you can change the shape of these, make them smaller, make them bigger, but it was easy for me to kind of measure. I knew I could get 3 out of that one little package. So unless you're making a whole lot of beads, just go to the Dollar General, grab a package, and it'll be easier and you won't have a lot of leftover. This molding clay, the kind that I got from Crayola, and they have a lot of different colors. I chose white because my colors for fall, one of them is white. If your color is different, if you're going for a red or a blue, buy that colored clay. It'll save you a step and you don't have to spray paint them. I'll just put 5 on there because that will fit. There we go. And we're just going to line these up on our shoebox, and then we're gonna give them a good 48 hours to dry. In 24 hours, they'll kind of be dry to the touch, but still squeezable. So I want a full 48 hours for these to completely dry so that I can spray paint them. All right, it's time to finish up this bead garland, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use to finish this out. First of all, we have these plastic yarn needles. This is how I'm going to get the twine through the bead. I have twine here, so just any size twine will work. And then we have our finished beads. I took the plastic yarn needle and just threaded the twine through here, so that will help me to get the beads through. So I'm just gonna alternate my colors, pull it through, and we'll finish this out. I'm gonna leave a little on the end here. Pull this needle out. And here we go. Here's our basic bead garland. As you can tell, these are the clay beads. It looks like it's got cracks and things like that. I actually love this look. But if you like, you know, just the perfect little balls, then roll a whole lot more than I did, but I like the look of this. It looks very handmade to me. Okay, so here's our beads. This is where we are at this point. You can stop right here, tie a knot and be done, or you can add some tassels. We're gonna add some tassels to this one. I'm gonna wrap this around my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 looks good to me. We'll cut this off. Take another little piece of twine. And tie this together at the top. Now, one more piece of twine. Oh, about yay big. Yay, that's very precise, isn't it? About yay big. And then we'll add a little spot of glue here, and we're just gonna wrap this around. Just tight as we can. Okay. Add a little spot of glue. Cut the extra. And then we'll trim our loops. Okay. So this little loop that we made here up at the top, that's what we're going to thread our garland on. Slide it in there. Okay, and then we'll just cut all our little extras here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use a little dot of glue to make sure all my knots are gonna stay together. Okay, here's our little tassel. We'll push the beads down. And here's what we've got. Let's make the other one. And we'll finish this up. There we have it. All done. Our clay bead garland and our 4 colors for fall are complete. If you want to see more like this, subscribe, click that bell button, and follow Finding Easy for more.